Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm David.
And I'm Sophia. We're so glad you're here.
Have you ever been asked to introduce yourself and your mind just goes blank?
Yes, and for English learners, it's even scarier because you're worried about your English too.
Exactly. But today, we're going to fix that problem forever.
Yes, today's video is going to teach you how to introduce yourself like a professional, like someone who knows exactly what they're doing.
And before we jump in, let me tell you how this video is structured. We've divided it into 3 super valuable parts.
Part 1 is the professional introducing technique. We'll teach you the exact formula to introduce yourself confidently.
Part 2 is the practice section. You'll actually practice with us. We'll give you examples and you can repeat after us.
And part 3 is pure motivation. We'll remind you why you're doing this and how much progress you're already making.
So stick with us till the end because every part is designed to give you real value.
All right, let's get started with part 1. David, why do people struggle so much with introductions?
Great question. I think it's because we've never been taught how to do it properly.
True. In school, they just tell you to say your name, your age, your hobbies. Super boring stuff.
Exactly. And that kind of introduction doesn't work in real life. It doesn't make people interested in you.
So what should we do instead?
We need to follow a simple structure. I call it the 3S formula. Simple, short, and story.
Ooh, I like that. Explain more.
Okay, so first, keep it simple. Don't use big, complicated words just to sound smart. Speak naturally.
Because if you use words you're not comfortable with, you'll sound nervous.
Exactly. Second, keep it short. You don't need to tell your whole life story in 2 minutes.
Right. People lose interest if you talk too much.
And third, add a little story or something interesting about yourself, something that makes you memorable.
So instead of saying, "Hi, I'm Sophia, I'm 25, I like reading," I should say something more interesting?
Yes. For example, you could say, "Hi, I'm Sophia. I love reading mystery novels, and last month I stayed up all night to finish one because I couldn't put it down."
Oh, that's so much better. It gives people something to connect with.
Exactly. It's simple, it's short, and it tells a tiny story.
I love that. So let's break it down even more. What should people say first?
Always start with your name. That's obvious. But don't just say your name, say it with confidence.
Like, "Hi, I'm David," not, "Hi, my name is David." Yeah.
Exactly. Your tone matters. If you sound unsure, people will feel unsure about you too.
Right. So after your name, what's next?
Tell them what you do or what you're interested in, but make it sound exciting.
So instead of saying, "I'm a student," say something like, "I'm studying psychology because I love understanding how people think."
Perfect. See how much more interesting that sounds?
Yeah, it makes you want to know more about the person.
And that's the goal. You want people to be curious about you.
Okay, so we've got the name and what we do. What's the third part?
The third part is adding a personal touch, a fun fact, a passion, or a recent experience.
Like, in my free time, I love baking, and I just made the best chocolate cake last weekend.
Yes, that's perfect. It's relatable, it's friendly, and it's real.
I feel like people always forget this part. They just focus on the serious stuff.
True, but the personal touch is what makes you human. It's what makes people like you.
So the formula is name with confidence, what you do in an interesting way, and a personal touch.
Exactly. And if you follow that, you'll never have a boring introduction again.
All right, let's give some examples. David, introduce yourself using this formula.
Sure. Hi, I'm David. I teach English through real conversations because I believe language learning should be fun and natural, not boring textbook stuff. And recently, I started learning Spanish, so I totally understand how challenging it is to learn a new language.
Wow, that was great. You sounded confident, interesting, and relatable.
Thanks. Now your turn, Sophia.
Okay, Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm passionate about helping people communicate better in English, and I love making lessons that feel like talking to a friend. In my free time, I enjoy traveling, and last year I visited 5 countries, which really improved my language skills.
That was amazing. See how easy it is when you follow the structure?
Yeah, and listeners, we want you to practice this too. Think about how you would introduce yourself using this formula.
And hey, if you're finding this helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We create content like this every week to help you improve your English naturally.
Also, drop a like on this video if you're enjoying it so far. It really helps us reach more English learners like you.
All right, we've covered the technique. Now let's move to part 2, the practice section.
All right, welcome to part 2. This is where we practice together.
Yes, we're going to give you real examples and we want you to repeat after us. Practice out loud, okay?
Don't be shy. Even if you're alone in your room, speak it out. That's how you get better.
Exactly. So let's start with some basic introductions and then we'll make them more advanced.
Sounds good. Let's begin with a simple one. David, you go first.
Okay, listen carefully, everyone. Hi, I'm David. I work as an English teacher and I love helping people feel confident when they speak.
Perfect. Now, listeners, pause the video if you need to and repeat that introduction. Say it with confidence.
And remember, don't rush. Speak clearly and naturally.
All right, my turn. Hi, I'm Sophia. I enjoy teaching English through conversations, and I recently started learning photography.
Great. Listeners, repeat after Sophia. Feel the rhythm of her words.
Now let's try something a bit different. Let's practice introducing yourself in a professional setting, like a job interview.
Good idea. So in a professional setting, you want to sound confident but not too casual.
Right. You still use the 3S formula, but you focus more on your skills and experience.
Exactly. Let me give you an example. Hello, my name is David. I have 5 years of experience in education and I specialize in making English learning practical and enjoyable. I'm passionate about creating content that truly helps people improve.
That was excellent. It's professional but still friendly.
Now you try, Sophia.
Sure. Hello, I'm Sophia. I have a background in communication and language teaching. I focus on helping students build real conversational skills, and I believe learning should feel natural, not stressful.
Beautiful.
See how she mentioned her focus and her belief? That makes her memorable. And listeners, this is your turn. Think about your own skills or interests. How would you introduce yourself professionally?
Take a moment and practice it out loud. Use our examples as a guide.
Now let's practice for social situations, like when you meet new friends or at a party.
Right. In social settings, you want to be more relaxed and friendly.
Yes, you can add humor or fun facts about yourself.
Let me try. Hey, I'm David. I love teaching English, but honestly, I'm terrible at cooking. Last week, I burned pasta. I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. See how that makes you instantly likable?
Exactly. People love a little humor. It breaks the ice.
Okay, my turn. Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm really into traveling and trying new foods. Last month, I tried sushi for the first time, and now I'm obsessed.
Perfect. That's casual, fun, and gives people something to talk about with you.
All right, listeners, now it's your turn again. Think about a fun fact or something funny about yourself. Practice introducing yourself in a social way.
And don't worry if it feels awkward at first. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about body language for a second, because it matters too.
Oh yes, your words are important, but your body language makes a huge difference.
Right. When you introduce yourself, make eye contact. It shows confidence.
And smile. A genuine smile makes people feel comfortable around you.
Also, stand up straight. Don't slouch. It makes you look more confident, even if you're nervous inside.
And one more thing. Use your hands naturally when you talk. Don't keep them stiff by your sides.
Yes, natural gestures make you look relaxed and friendly.
So remember, confidence isn't just about words, it's about how you present yourself.
And if you're watching this video and finding it helpful, please hit that like button. It really motivates us to create more content for you.
Also, make sure to follow our lip sync because we work really hard to make it accurate. It helps you see how native speakers move their mouths when they talk.
Yes, that's such an underrated way to improve your pronunciation.
All right, let's practice a few more examples. This time, let's do introductions for different situations.
Good idea. Let's say you're introducing yourself in an online meeting. David, go ahead.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm David. I'm joining from Bangladesh, and I'm excited to be part of this team. I have experience in education and content creation, and I'm looking forward to contributing.
That's great for online meetings. It's clear, professional, and friendly.
Now, Sophia, how about introducing yourself at a language exchange event?
Sure. Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm here to practice my Spanish and help others with their English. I love meeting people from different cultures, and I'm always up for a good conversation over coffee.
Perfect. That's warm and inviting. It makes people want to talk to you.
All right, listeners, now let's do one more practice round. This time, we want you to create your own introduction from scratch.
Think about who you are, what you do, and what makes you interesting. Use the 3S formula we taught you.
And after you create it, practice saying it out loud 3 times. Repetition is key.
Yes, the more you practice, the more confident you'll feel when you actually need to introduce yourself.
And here's a tip. Record yourself on your phone. Listen to how you sound. Are you speaking clearly? Do you sound confident?
That's such a good tip. Recording yourself helps you catch mistakes you didn't know you were making.
Exactly. And don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone sounds a little weird to themselves on recording.
True, but it's one of the best ways to improve.
All right, before we move to part 3, we want to hear from you. Comment below and tell us how you would introduce yourself. We read every single comment.
Yes, we love hearing from you. It helps us understand what you need, and we can create better content for you.
Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you never miss our podcasts.
We're building a community of English learners who support each other, and we want you to be part of it.
All right, let's move to part 3.
Welcome to part 3, the motivation section. This is where we remind you why you're doing this.
You know, learning English is not easy. We understand that.
There are days when you feel like you're not making progress, days when you want to give up.
But here's the truth. Every single person who speaks English well today was once where you are right now.
They made mistakes. They felt embarrassed. They struggled with pronunciation and grammar.
But they didn't quit, and that's what made them successful.
You're already doing something amazing by being here. You're investing time in yourself.
And that's something to be proud of. Not everyone has the courage to learn something new.
Exactly. So don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday.
Are you better than yesterday? Even just a little bit? Then you're on the right path.
And remember, confidence comes from practice. The more you introduce yourself, the easier it gets.
You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be brave enough to try.
So next time someone asks you to introduce yourself, take a deep breath and use what you learned today.
Use the 3S formula. Keep it simple, keep it short, and add a story.
And speak with confidence. Even if you're nervous inside, act confident. Your body will follow your mind.
We believe in you. We really do. You're capable of so much more than you think.
And hey, if you found this video helpful, do us a favor. Share it with someone who's also learning English.
Yes, help us spread the message. Learning English should be fun and supportive, not stressful.
And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We post new podcasts every week with practical lessons just like this one.
Hit that like button too. It tells us you want more content like this.
And follow our lip sync because we make sure it's accurate. It's a great way to improve your pronunciation by watching how we speak.
Also, drop a comment and tell us what topic you want us to cover next. We read everything and we listen to you.
Your feedback helps us create better content, so don't be shy. Talk to us.
All right, before we go, let's leave you with one final thought.
Your English journey is unique. There's no right or wrong speed. Just keep moving forward.
Some days you'll feel amazing. Some days you'll struggle. Both are normal.
What matters is that you don't give up. Keep practicing, keep learning, keep growing.
And remember, you're not alone. We're here with you every step of the way.
So go out there and introduce yourself like a pro. You've got this.
Yes, we're so proud of you for making it to the end of this video. That shows dedication.
All right, everyone, that's it for today. Thank you so much for spending time with us.
We'll see you in the next podcast. Until then, keep practicing and stay motivated.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.